Hi guys, welcome back to the No Gluten Zone. I create content for people with food issues, as I call it, and it could be food allergies, sensitivities, intolerances, or just autoimmune issues that affect your diet. Today's content is a little bit off topic. It's not really specific to people with food issues, but it is a topic that I think is really important, and a lot of people don't really understand it well or well enough. So I just wanted to share this information and help anyone that I can. So I wanted to talk today about collagen. I love collagen. I am really passionate about collagen. People who know me, they bring it up and I'm just like, oh, I just love collagen. Like, you have to take collagen. But you need to know like why you're wanting to take it and make sure you're taking the right type. And to know kind of some of the pitfalls where you might need to be able to work your way around, like I do. So most commonly people take a type 1 and type 3 combo of collagen, and this is really good. It's really good for your skin, especially the elasticity of your skin. It is the most commonly occurring type of collagen in your body, and it can promote hair growth and health, your skin, your nails, and your bones. It will help with those things. And I have to say, when I first started taking collagen, it was a type 1, type 3. It was a beef collagen. And I didn't really know what to expect. I was really kind of hoping it would be good for my joints, which we'll get into that. A lot of people make that mistake, and I did too. But what I saw first was this area here, I can never say it, décolletage? I don't know, I'm terrible. I don't know how to say it. It sounds very French. I'm terrible with pronouncing French. So this area here though, your upper chest area, that area on me I'm in my 50s, and over the years it has sunburned like so many times, and it was very damaged and very wrinkly, and it's not now. I mean, it's hard to show you. I don't really wear low cut stuff. That's just me. That's just the way I dress. I never really did, except kind of in hot weather. Like, I'll have like a tank top or a V-neck. I don't wear it often, but often enough that it would get sunburned in the summer, or in a bathing suit or something, it would be a little lower. And so it did look bad. It was, it had like all these lines in it, and it just looked really, I don't know, kind of crepey, and it didn't look good. And this was like back in my 40s, where it was already like not looking good. And I kind of thought like, man, I should have taken better care of my skin and thought about that ahead of time, and I didn't. And I just thought that's just the way it was. And then I happened to start taking collagen, and one of the first things I noticed was this skin here totally changed, totally healed. And I know people argue that you can't get any benefits. There are people who say like, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your money taking collagen, it will not make any difference. It does make a difference. So overall in my skin, it has made a huge difference. When I started going through hair loss, I've gone through hair loss multiple times in my life, but in my late 40s, it was really, really severe. And people kept saying, take collagen, take collagen. And I was like, I am taking collagen. I cannot say that I ever saw any change in my hair from taking collagen, but a lot of people do. So I don't know, maybe because I was already taking it when the hair loss stuff kicked in. I can't say on that specific topic on hair or hair loss or hair health. I don't know. I can't say I've seen anything there for myself, but a lot of people do. So over time, I was having issues where I couldn't take the collagen anymore. And like I said, it was a beef collagen. And it is, I learned, very high in histamine. And off and on, I have issues with histamine. It's not an ongoing thing for me. It can be a gut issue. I have worked a lot on healing my gut, so I don't know. Histamine is a very tricky one. I am gonna do a video just on that at some point, because it is something I struggle with off and on. And if you are struggling with beef collagen, know that it is very high in histamine and it can be an issue. So what I ended up turning to was marine collagen. And I kind of thought I was using an inferior product, but I have actually seen studies that say you can better absorb the marine collagen than you can the beef collagen. So then I felt better. And the one I was buying was made out of cod. Most of them are made out of cod. And then as time went on, then just a couple of years ago, I was diagnosed with eosinophilic esophagitis, and I came to realize that one of my triggers is cod, and this is really a bummer because I loved eating cod. I love cod. It's just one of the most abundant, cheapest fish sources there are, and I loved it. And so I can't eat it anymore, and I can't take the marine collagen anymore. And I was like, what am I going to do? And so I went on a search and I found, miracle of all miracles, I pray they never stop making this, and I love it so much. It is Sports Research brand Marine Collagen. It is type 1 and type 3 hydrolyzed, supports healthy hair, skin, and nails, gluten-free, and that has been confirmed by my NEMA sensor and my gluten detection dog, because it's not certified, but it is gluten-free. It's non-GMO, which is important to me, but the ingredients, it is from wild caught, which is super important to me, wild caught fish, which is barramundi and or red snapper, which red snappers are really good too for eating. But so this is a marine collagen. It is gluten-free, and it checks all my boxes, the non-GMO and wild caught and all that. And it does not have cod. And I love it. I love it. I love the results. I put this in my drink every morning, whether it's usually coffee. Sometimes I do a matcha latte instead of my coffee latte, but it's in there regardless of which one I'm drinking every single morning. If I have to, a lot of times I go to a Bible study on Friday mornings, and so I drink a matcha latte here at the house before I leave, and I take a coffee latte with me to go, and then I will get 2 scoops of this on those days. So I love this. So just to source some information that I did find in doing research was that type 1 and type 3 collagen are the most commonly occurring collagen types within our bodies. These 2 types of collagen promote hair, skin, nail, and bone health. And type 1 and 3 collagen increases the elasticity of the skin, thus minimizing wrinkles and allowing for a youthful glow. And then on researching the marine versus bovine or cow collagen, marine collagen has superior bioavailability for our bodies. It says marine collagen is absorbed up to 1.5 times more efficiently into our bodies than bovine or porcine, which is pork types of collagen, because there are pork collagens out there too. I forgot about that. I just avoid pork personally, so I forgot to mention that one. And I don't know about the histamine levels on the pork collagen. I'm not aware on that because I've never taken it, so I don't know if it's high or not. So there's that information. And then let's see, so there are 5 main types of collagen. There's type 1. This type makes up 90% of your body's collagen. Type 2 is found in elastic cartilage, which supports joint support. We'll get to type 2 in just a second. Type 3 is found in muscles, arteries, and organs. Type 4 is found in the layers of your skin. And it says there's a type 5, but I could not find information on that. I have never seen a supplement for type 4 or type 5, I will say. But I started learning that the type 1 and type 3 that I was taking was not for my joints. I thought it was for skin, joints, everything. And that's where, and a lot of people do think that. And so I realized it wasn't. And I went on a hunt researching and found that type 2 is what you want if you need joint support. And this one here, this exact one, this Now brand UC2, it's like a Roman numeral 2. This one here, they've done studies. This has been proven to improve your joints. This is amazing. My son, has bad knees. My husband has bad knees. And then my son, he's a teenager and he was already complaining about his knees. And I was like, you shouldn't be having knee issues when you're a teenager. And my husband said he did. So clearly something running there, probably genetically or something. I don't know the details. I feel like so much going on health-wise. Sometimes it's just too much to research. But that's when I really started looking into this, and I got this. I take this. So this says to take it at bedtime. Let me look exactly. 1 capsule daily at bedtime on an empty stomach. So I have to take my iron supplement at bedtime on an empty stomach 2 to 3 days a week. So then I do this 3 nights a week, not the same ones as the iron. Okay, because I don't want this interfering with my iron absorption. There's just, I feel like everything interferes with iron absorption. And I'm going to do a video all about iron too. Getting back to this. So I take this at bedtime on an empty stomach 3 nights a week. And let's see, it says cartilage is one of the primary connective tissues of the body, providing flexibility and support to joints. Undenatured type 2 collagen, which this is the principal structural protein in cartilage that is responsible for its tensile strength and toughness. Derived from chicken sternum cartilage, this ingredient is a unique form of collagen with undenatured native type 2 collagen that works with the immune system to support healthy joints. Human clinical studies have found that supplementing with just 1 capsule per day can help to promote joint comfort as well as healthy joint function and flexibility. So this stuff is amazing. It's not cheap. The fact that I don't take it every single day, I'm only doing it 3 nights a week, that does help cut down on the cost. It's 120 capsules and I think it's close to 40. It's like $38, I think is what it is. So it does last quite a while. This is not manufactured with yeast, wheat, gluten, soy, milk, egg, fish, shellfish, tree nut, or sesame ingredients. And it has been cleared by, I'm pretty sure the NEMA sensor, but for sure by my gluten detection dog. They cleared this and I've never had any issues. So I've never had issues with products by this brand. I love this brand. So if you're looking for joint support, you need this for your skin and maybe for your hair, get this, or be like me and use both because they're amazing and wonderful. And so yes, my son took this consistently and says his knees feel better, and I cannot get my husband to take it consistently, so I can't attest to that at all yet. I'm still working on it. If you have tried, if you love collagen, comment below, let me know what brand, what type, and your experience with it. But I just love it. I think it's fantastic. I think once you hit a certain age, I guess I started taking it probably in my 40s, maybe late 30s, but I think it was in my 40s that I started using it, and I absolutely love it. I don't know if you would really see a benefit taking it younger. I doubt it. I don't think like I don't think you'd really see it and appreciate it, but maybe, I don't know. But highly recommend these brands. And I can put links to both of these in the description box below when I post this video. And they're not affiliated links, just FYI. Some people don't like to use those links, so they're not. But have a great day and God bless you guys.